Hello, guys. I'm Terry, Miss Terry, and I'm going to read you a story today. It's called Roar of a Snore. Have you ever heard of this book? So, let's begin. The sky was dark, the stars were bright, each Huffle fast asleep that night. Can you see the picture? Except for Jack, eyes open wide. He tossed and turned, he groaned and he sighed. Jack heard a noise that rocked the floor. He heard a noise that shook the door. Jack heard... Can you see the pictures? Okay. Let's see what Jack heard. Jack heard a snore. A mighty snore, a clamorous snore, a thundering, ear-splitting roar of a snore. Old Hound Dog Blue was sound asleep. He woofed and snuffled at Jack's feet. "Wake up, Old Blue, and stop that snore." Old Blue woke up. The snore still roared, so Blue and Jack went searching. Across the hall slept Mama Gwen. Her huffs and puffs made curlers spin. "Wake up, Mama Gwen, and stop that snore." Mama Gwen woke up. What do you think's going to happen? The snore still roared, so Blue and Jack and Mama Gwen went searching. Sweet baby Sue slept one door down. Her high-pitched snore made whistling sounds. "Wake up, baby Sue, and stop that snore." Baby Sue woke up. The snore still roared, so Blue and Jack and Mama Gwen and Baby Sue went searching. Way down the stairs in his favorite chair snored Papa Ben like a grumbly bear. "Wake up, Papa Bear, and stop that snore." Papa Ben woke up. Do you think the snore's going to stop yet? Do you think it's Papa Ben? Let's see. The snore still roared, so Blue and Jack and Mama Gwen and Baby Sue and Papa Ben went searching. In the old porch swing slept the Huffle twins. Josie Joe wheezed out and Jennifer Lynn wheezed in. "Wake up, you two, and stop that snore." The snore still roared, so Blue and Jack and Mama Gwen and Baby Sue and Papa Ben and Josie Joe and Jenny Lynn went searching. We have a whole bunch of people searching now, don't we? They found their barn filled up with snores, the sheep, the goat, the cow, and more. "Wake up, you critters, and stop those snores." The critters woke up. Can you name one critter they woke up out of the ones that were listed? The snore still roared, so Blue and Jack and Mama Gwen and Baby Sue and Papa Ben and Josie Joe and Jenny Lynn and sheep and goat and cow and hens all went searching. Up to the loft the Huffles climbed to search together one more time. They searched the hay with drowsy eyes, And there they found. Once you look at the picture, what do you think they found? Let's see. A Snore surprise. One lost kitten in the hay, snoring all his cares away. Look at the little kitten. I'll be a hornswoggle, Jack Huffle cried. His snore is 3,000 times his size. Wake up, little cat, and stop that snore. The Huffles waited, and the snores still roared. Now let him sleep, hushed Mama Gwen. He needs his rest. He looks done in. He's traveled far across our field, said Papa Ben. He needs a meal. He needs a home, said Baby Sue. Woof, woof, agreed the old hound dog Blue. All Huffle eyes were fixed on Jack. And Jack sighed. Jack sighed and then grinned and looked right back. He's found a home. It's our haystack. So Jack and Blue and Mama Gwen and Baby Sue and Papa Ben and Josie Joe and Jenny Lynn and sheep and goat and cow and hens joined Little Cat and snuggled in. Are they sleeping in their beds or are they sleeping in the haystack when it says they snuggled in? Each Huffle added snuffles and huffs and wheezes and whistles and grumbles and puffs. One giant snore sailed through the night. At last the Huffles all slept tight. But down the road, eyes open wide, Molly Olson tossed and sighed. She heard a snore. The end. How'd you like that book? Who did you hear in the very end that they kept awake? Who were they keeping awake at the very end of it? I hope you all enjoyed this book. I like how it reads and all the rhyming and alliteration, which is the words that just roll off your tongue. It's been fun to read to you guys, and we'll see you later. Bye.